Youngest age you would date if it was legal?
I pick 12.
Brother,
What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
10.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't fuck with you, bro.
10.
Yeah.
You know that's pedo status, no bro.
oh Lord.
What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
I'm gonna go 13.
Explain that to me.
13.
Yeah. Probably can go still younger than if you go cute, you know? Cuteness just draw you in. So, you know?
You go younger than that.
The cuteness will draw you in.
So you date somebody younger.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Youngest age you would date if it was legal?
I pick 12.
You don't find 12 is too young? Like that's not a young age for you? Or it's fine?
Between 12, 14.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
12 or 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why the fuck would you do something like that?
I want people to know that this is not a skit. I understand that a lot of people would like to assume that everything around the world is just a skit. It's just everything is just made up and it's just fictitious. But no, you have a lot of people that are like this. There are websites where you have people that are literally like this every single day. And it's crazy to me how you have these people out there in the open, in public, and they're admitting that, yeah, if, times were, whatever, and, they were just able to be free, this is what they would be doing. This is what they would be doing. This is very frightening. And this is, again, why I've stated before, why it is that I try to, put out, certain videos to make people aware, because again, people need to be made aware. And again, this is coming directly from both sides. It's not just a one-sided thing. I don't want nobody or a woman out here to be like, oh, but it is whatever it is. But look at what the men said up there. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear you go off like a rabid dog because you sat up there and saw, two men and you only saw one woman. I promise you, again, there are more women out here than there are men in existence. Whatever many amounts of men that you're able to find to actually say this, you're going to find 2, 3, if not 5 times that amount in women. All you have to do is put a microphone directly in front of them. Let them know that, hey, nobody's going to sit up there and judge them if they say these answers or if they're 100% truthful. Like I said, there's a multitude of ways to get a lot of these people to tell the truth. But the problem, as I've told people over and over and over again, is that, hey, people just want to focus on one side. But everybody talks about equality. So why not focus on both? But nobody wants to do that because then that starts to break down a lot of narratives that are directly out there. Now, another side has to really start scrutinizing and looking at themselves. People ain't trying to do that. It's a lot easier to blame one side, to focus on one side, and to only look at one side when it deals with such a problem such as this. For the most part, that you even have adults out in the open stating this, and other adults are literally walking around. Wow. Mind blown. Mind blown. For anybody who is related to any of these folks, you clear cut see the footage, you clear cut see the video, you hear their voice. Again, this is not AI generated. This is not Chat GPT or whatever it is that people want to sit up there and say. This is real life. If you are a friend, a family, a relative, a coworker, a supervisor, or a boss, and you see these people and you still associate with these people, guess what? Birds of a feather flock together. Automatically, I'm assuming on sight that this is who you are because you associated directly with this person, knowing what it is that they stated out there in the open for everybody to sit up there and see. This is crazy. This is 1,000% crazy. No adult, no logical thinking adult should ever in life say something like this, even in a joking manner. Never say something like this. This is not funny. Like this really is not funny. And then the craziest part is, yeah, you got the two guys in there that were completely insane. One of them sat up there and teetered on ages. And then you sat up there and had the woman, she was like, oh, well, that's the the certain age, it's the cuteness. It's the type of way that they are. It's the cuteness that'll draw you in. Huh? What are you talking about? You a grown woman that looked like you could have a child at that age, and you're talking about the cuteness? What are we doing here? And then I think she even said that she would even go lower than that. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Even the look on the interviewer's face, he was like, oh my God. He was like, you have to be kidding me. He's like, y'all can't be serious. Y'all can't be serious. And they were 100% serious. Now, just as much as the audio is completely shocking, the silver lining in this is that you have people out here that are dumb enough to be honest. And because of that stupidity, we should be able to use that logically and mark who these people are so that you can then have the proper authorities or the government or whoever, or even if it's just concerned citizens, start up a registry with their pictures and their names so that the school systems will know, so that doctors' offices will know, so that nurseries will know, so that a hospital, so that the whole world will basically know who these people are, so that these people cannot be around anybody's family at all. That's realistically what should be happening. And this is why I sat up there and told y'all before, laws need to be passed in order to protect these children directly out here. But again, you don't really see movement on that. Again, when you look on social media, how many people really want to start talking about that on their platforms? Not really any. How many people want to bring up these stories? Not really any. Because again, if you decide to bring this up, guess what? You're going to start having some complications. You're going to start having some problems. And it just shouldn't be like that. Everything should be about protecting the future at the end of the day. So again, you can hate me or the things that I have to say or however you do on this platform, but just know that this is one of the main stances that I will always stand on from now up until I'm dead and after I'm dead. In the next life, I'm still going to be standing on the exact same thing, which is about protecting and guarding the future, because obviously nobody's doing it.